Hey Kevin, my name is Paul. I'm with Eastwind SEO. I've partnered up with Schenectady SEO to bring you this video. I'm going to show you some quick tips on how to improve your online presence. You spoke to Nathan yesterday about this video, and I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. These tips are going to cover content, citations, and backlinks. So I have your website pulled up right here. First things first, I like you have your click to call button right up at the top, a great place for it to be. You have a really nice background picture. It looks like you have a video down here. Nice looking website, well put together. Some content, this is where I'm going to go over content is on your homepage of your site right now. I would definitely recommend maybe a contact form to fill out. And maybe or a chat button, that goes straight to either email or your phone, whether it be text messaging or messenger, something like that. It's just another way to convert traffic that comes to your website, and the more ways you have to convert traffic, obviously, the better. So content, as I look through your website, you do have some content, but not a whole lot. We recommend always 1,500 words of content. So the reason for that is Google loves content. They're going to crawl your website. They're going to go through all of that content. And what they're going to look for are those keywords, those buyer intent keywords. So the more of those keywords that you have within your content, the better it is for you, for Google to know where they're going to place you guys in the organic search results, because they're going to find those keywords, and it's going to tell them what it is you guys do, where it is you guys do that, what services you offer and where you offer those services, the areas you cover, and so on. Also, it's going to help you guys show up for those keywords as people search for those keywords in Google. So it will help you guys to show up on those search results. So obviously a keyword is going to be anything that somebody's going to put into Google as they search for a product or a service. So let's go to a search that I did on Google just for a real estate broker in New York, nothing specific. This is obviously just, for example purposes. So you can definitely, pick keywords that are obviously going to be more relevant to the areas you cover and so on. So the first thing you're going to see are ads. Ads, obviously, a great way to get clients, a great way to get business in your door, because ads allow you to target a certain audience that you want to get in front of. If you run a good ad campaign, you can definitely see some really good results from that. Moving on down, we have the Google Map Pack, and this is going to be the top 3 of the Google Map Pack, a place where you definitely want to show up in. A lot of people get, they come in here and they will go with this top 3. So these guys get a good chunk of traffic that just from being up in that top 3, and that is going to have to do with your Google business profile. What you're going after here are citations. So you want to have your Google business profile filled out as much and as accurately as possible with all of your business information. You want to have it optimized, and you want to get it into as many online directories as possible. So an online directory is going to be anything like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Facebook, and so on. There are hundreds of online directories to put your info into that'll give you citations back. So basically the goal here is to have more citations than your competition that's showing up in that top 3. So moving on from that, we have the organic search results. Definitely another place that you want to be at the top in, right? So these look like directories that are showing up. Obviously, how to become a real estate broker. Nothing, really too important that you would have to worry. They're not really a competition, but they're easy to overtake. The main thing you want to go and get ahead of are your competition. So if this guy right here was, your main competition, obviously you would want to outrank him. If we take a look at his site real quick, obviously this looks like a really big company. So they have a lot of coverage area. They probably have a lot of power coming back to their website and all that. But to say if, they were a direct competitor of yours, they don't have a ton of content on their homepage. homepage. So you would already be on the right track to overtaking them, if you had that 1,500 words of content. So if we go, and I'm going to use a tool I use all the time, it's called Ahrefs. I put you guys through it. It just tells me all information about a website. And we're going to focus on this section right here. This UR and DR is going to be a trust and a power rating in Google's eyes. So UR being the trust rating, or how trustworthy your website is according to Google. DR being power rating, or how powerful your website is. We can see you guys have a bunch of backlinks coming back to you from 124 referring domains. You're being found for a little over 2,800 organic keywords, and you are getting a decent amount of traffic. Obviously, always room for improvement. If you guys are looking to bump up your business, this is definitely a good way to do it with these tips. So this UR and DR, two important numbers that you want to pay attention to. Basically, you want these two numbers to stay within close ratio to each other, and while getting them up as high as possible. Your UR is doing pretty well. Your DR, it's climbing up there. Obviously, you can definitely do better, get it closer to that UR number as well. So the DR is gonna have a lot to do with your backlinks. A backlink's basically anything linking back to your site coming from an outside source, whether it be a comment blog, another website about realtors, a real estate, something like that. The goal here is to get quality backlinks coming back to your site. You want to go out and you want to find powerful referring domains that are going to give you backlinks and push that power back to your website. You don't want to go and get random backlinks from sites that don't have anything to do with your service industry, because those can, they can come across as spammy in Google's eyes. That could potentially hurt your numbers. Also affect your your ranking abilities on Google as well in the search results. So if we take a look at these other guys real quick, we can see UR and DR are both pretty high. They have a lot of traffic coming through their site. It's definitely possible, to get that much traffic. Obviously, like I said, they look like they're a really big company. But they do have a lot of keywords that they're being found for, which is why I stress the importance of content. The more content you have, the more keywords that you can put in that content, and the more likely it is you're going to be found as people search those keywords in Google. And as you get more backlinks coming back to you, will also affect the amount of keywords that you are being found for. So just something to keep in mind. So just to recap real quick, you want to get 1,500 words of content onto your home page. Gives you plenty of room to put in those buyer intent keywords and those location specific keywords. You want to get your Google business profile optimized and filled out as much as possible with all of your business information, and get it into as many online directories as possible, and get some quality backlinks coming back to you from powerful referring domains that have to do with your service industry. So that is all I got for you guys. These are definitely some tips that that you can implement yourselves. As always, you can reach out to us as well. I'm going to link our information in this video, as well as in the email that I'm going to send out. Once again, once all three of those things start clicking together, you will see a lot of movement on your website. Your site's going to start showing up more at the top of the Google search results. Your Google business profile is going to show up in that top 3 map pack more often, and you're going to start getting more phone calls. Basically, our goal here is to generate more traffic to your website, right, and get more clients coming through using your online presence. That's what we're here to do. So those tips would definitely help. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to check it out. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.